As you see, the Lions here will start this one off. They'll kick it away to open the first half. In those navy shirts, big red, and they're all white. As that one sent long, but the big red able to take it away. That's Tatum Nelson, who will send it back to Cecily Paquigo. Little give and go there with Jackie Lassiter. And they'll try to move up the field here. Gallman looking for an option. Not much there. Really hard press off the bat from the Lions, but the big red at the moment able to maintain possession. Paquigo looking for the long shot, trying to get it to Nelson, and Nelson looked like she had a step on her defender there, but just ran out of space as that one rolled out for a throw-in. That was Sam Gordon in defense.
Great attempt that, and she almost got behind the defense already, and we're very early on in the game.
Lions looking to clear this one out. Paquigo there to send it back the other way. Nelson able to keep it in bounds for now, but that one will eventually roll out, and so the Lions will get another throw in here on the near side. That one played across by Hurren. She'll get it back and look for an option. Big Red with that high press they like to use. Really try to force the opposing defense to make mistakes. And a takeaway there by Gonzalez. She goes down, gets it back though. And now a foul called on the Big Red. Very early in this game, we're gonna have a dangerous free kick opportunity, much to the chagrin of this Columbia defense.
And that is all due to the very aggressive press from the Cornell Big Red. They are not afraid of this very rock-solid Columbia defense, and this is a great position for a free kick.
Nelson and Powell standing over it. We've seen Powell's take most of these. I'd expect Nelson to be a bit more of a decoy here, but we'll see how the Big Red play this one with an early chance. Powell's runs over it. Nelson a shot. That one sails just wide. Good effort by Nelson, but just couldn't quite put it on target.
Great effort by Nelson. Just curled a little bit wide. She just had to wrap her foot a little bit more around the ball, and it would have found the back of the net.
Bitzer plays it back to Nurkin and gets it back. The Big Red, that pressure, they're keeping it up. It's worked so far.
Live sports. Thousands of live events. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive access. Top leagues and tournaments. And the biggest names in the game. ESPN Plus. Live sports. Thousands of live events. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive access. Top leagues and tournaments. And the biggest names in the game. ESPN Plus. Live sports. Thousands of live events. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive access. Top leagues and tournaments. And the biggest names in the game. ESPN Plus. Live sports. Thousands of live events. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive access. Top leagues and tournaments. And the biggest names in the game. ESPN Plus. Live sports. Thousands of live events. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive access. Top leagues and tournaments. and the biggest names in the game. ESPN Plus. Live sports. Thousands of live events. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive access. Top leagues and tournaments. And the biggest names in the game. ESPN Plus. Live sports. Thousands of live events. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive access. Top leagues and tournaments. And the biggest names in the game. ESPN Plus. Live sports. Thousands of live events. ESPN Plus Originals. The exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library. Exclusive access. Top leagues and tournaments. And the biggest names in the game. ESPN Plus. Live sports. Thousands of live events.
Instead, this will be a throw-in for Columbia, so a good job by Paquigo to save that chance from becoming a corner kick for the Lions. Bashara there to clear that one away. Gallman tried to get to it, but had it knocked away from her, and so the Lions take possession right back. Bitzer into the middle for Gordon. Playing it out wide.
The Cornell press has been outstanding in these opening minutes. Coach Bartholomew from Columbia has complimented their work ethic in the past and has said that Cornell is very, very strong in showing fight, and that's exactly what they're doing in these opening minutes.
Prusak turns that one over. Ellingson takes it away. Kassinger will give it right back. And Antoine, like you said, Coach Bartholomew very complimentary of this Big Red team, as is, frankly, just about any coach you speak to these days. The way Coach Ferguson has turned this program around in such a short period of time. Nothing really but good words. Now maybe a chance here for Ramirez, but Lassiter able to come over, clear that one away. We'll see what the ruling is. That'll be a corner kick for the Lions, so almost a dangerous opportunity, but Lassiter on the recovery.
Absolutely. And Cornell has been very strong in set pieces themselves. Now they got to defend one. They've got a lot of tall players, so looking to see what is happening here.
Columbia basically sending everyone in. They'll leave one player back. So it'll be 9 in the box for the Lions, or 8, and then it looks like Gordon will be just outside. Cross comes in. It's a beauty. Fox punches it away. Great job by Erica Fox to knock that one aside. Her first real action of this one. Lions, though, able to maintain possession. That through ball, a little bit of miscommunication, it seems, and so Fox, no trouble to grab that one.
Very interesting corner strategy from Columbia in that they swarmed out of a group. This is something we've seen England do in the World Cup in 2018.
Turned into a good opportunity, but nothing came of it. Now Lassiter, or excuse me, that was Kingsley, almost lost it, but able to recover, get it back
Dangerous
to Fox.
Ball.
Who, like you said, a bit dangerous there with Ramirez bearing down on her, but able to get rid of it over to Patton. Patton doesn't really have anything she likes. Bashara, who will play it off for Ellingson, who slipped, but able to recover in time to maintain possession. Patton back to Fox, who will clear this one out. That one knocked down, though. Columbia going on the counter now. That's Penny looking for space, plays it in. It's a beauty, a chance here for the Lions, a save by Fox. Erica Fox stopping Ramirez on that chance. And wow, what a stop that was.
What a great save. She came out so quickly and was there to parry it away.
Some nice passing. Penny getting that one to Ramirez, but Fox up to the task. And so 2 real opportunities for the Lions, and both of them very confident saves made by Erica Fox.
Absolutely. She made the angle as tight as possible, and that made it really hard for the Columbia offense.
Lassiter, that pass, bit of a miscommunication, turns it over. The Lions now going the other way. That's Jordan with it, playing it ahead. Penny now looking to cut to the middle, but Bashara knocks her down. And Cornell fans don't quite agree, but that one will be a free kick for the Lions.
It's an interesting position here for Columbia, as they will be looking to send that in. And maybe we're going to see the same strategy that they've had in the corner. It doesn't look like it.
Big Red have had a lot of success on this type of play. The Lions now maybe looking to emulate that a little bit. We've seen Cornell score from basically this exact position on this very field. Cross in from Jordan, but it'll go to Fox, who no one really around her able to make that stop easily. So maybe the most calm Erica Fox has had to be thus far in any opportunity she's had. Paquigo looking for an option. She'll play it up. That's going to go over Gordon, but it's going to be too far. Nelson wasn't really ready to make that run, and so the Lions will take the throw in, and Gordon sent back a little bit, but regardless, Columbia with possession. Ramirez, a nice touch there to get that one ahead to Penny. Crosses it in. That's a beauty there. Jordan, a nice move and a shot, but that one will curl wide. A great effort there by 3 different Columbia players to create a chance out of seemingly nothing off the throw, but an opportunity comes and not quite able to convert.
Beautiful cross by Penny. And Columbia, whereas Cornell is very tentative in their approach of building up their attacks, great passing. Columbia is more straightforward, and just with 2 or 3 passes are able to get a shot on goal.
Bashara sent that one long, a little too far for Nelson, though, and then good job by Nelson, able to kind of feint Gordon into trying to kick that one off of her, but got out of the way and got her team possession. Powell's able to play that one off of her defender, and the Big Red stay with it. Powell's cutting towards the goal line. That cross blocked by Gordon, and it'll go out for another throw-in. Back to Lassiter. Now Lassiter trying to send one in. That one a little too high for Gonzalez. Can't quite find it. It was actually right behind her. And so it comes to Ellingson.
They're not giving them a second to breathe. You could see with the throw-ins taken very quickly.
Kessinger out wide. Powell's gets to it. Working on Gordon. Powell's crosses that one in. Gonzalez gets to it, heads it down. Gallman cuts it off. Gallman a chance. That one blocked. Oh, another great opportunity for the Big Red, and that one actually kept in. Thought it was going to go out.
Great.
Turned over, though, and maybe another chance here, but looks like a couple players overran it, and so that goes away. Sorry, Antoine, you were saying?
Great feat by Powell on the earlier action, and great pass as well. She's leading the team in assists.
Not such a great pass there, though, as turned that one over, but, you know, like you said, leading the team in assists, she's been really key to this Cornell offense thus far.
She already has 4 to her name, and if she gets to the 5 assist mark, she would go with Caroline Grawley, who was on 5 assists in 2015. So a little bit of history right there.
Erica Fox now with it. She'll clear that one ahead, but good aggressive step there by Lou to take it away, and then be knocked away. Both teams claiming it was their ball, but it will end up as a Columbia throw-in. Lou with the long throw. Ellingson heads it up, and it bounces down. Cornell bench wants a handball. Instead, it'll just be a Columbia throw-in. That one will be dropped back. It'll come to Bitzer. Huron will play it back. Root will slide it over. Prusak up for Penny. Slipped down a bit. Able to pass it off, though. Tried to get it back on the return from Huron, but lost it. Kigo now looking for options. Lassiter to Bashara, whose touch looking for Nelson. I think either miscommunication, that one just kind of slipped off her foot. And so the Big Red turn it over. Columbia back on the offensive. A good job there by Lassiter to take it away, though. Huron touches that one off. Nice play. To take possession back for Columbia. It's Root now in the back. Bitzer, and she'll give it right back. Gallman in pursuit. And that one played ahead, but Patton will get to it and clear it out for the moment. And then it bounces off of Gonzalez, who's able to take it away. She'll get it right back from Gallman. Gonzalez fighting off a couple of players and able to draw a Cornell throw-in.
You can see both teams trying to play 1-2s on the flanks, on the right-hand sides, to overload the defense. It hasn't quite worked out yet.
But we have seen a lot of great opportunities off of it for both sides. Something certainly to keep an eye on. That one turned over. Bashara playing it up for Gallman. She'll drop it back for Gonzalez. Trying to cut to the middle. So now cut down towards the goal line. Try to get a cross in, and that one knocked away. Good sliding defensive stop there. I believe that was Root. And it will, though, result in a Cornell corner kick.
And we've mentioned before, Cornell very strong on set pieces.
And Reagan Powell's just about as close as a specialist on these as you'll see from this Cornell team. Taking a lot of these opportunities this year. She'll take this one as well.
Maybe your 5th assist, Matthew.
Powell swings it in. That's a beauty. Gonzalez gets ahead to it. Couldn't quite get it towards the net. A nice touch by Bashara, though, but that one knocked away. Nelson now a shot on, but that one sails high and wide. Nelson, pretty similar spot to where she had that free kick from earlier, but again, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Another curling effort by Nelson, but it was a great corner from Powell. It was floating in the air very long.
Good job by Nelson and Gallman to take that one away. Powell's now with it. She'll play it off to Gallman. She's got some space. A shot, she scores! Lakin Gallman finally gets on the board this season. It's been a long time coming for her. And just under 23 minutes into this one, the Big Red take a 1-0 lead.
What a goal, and Powell does add her 5th assist that we were looking for. Great effort into the top left corner of Columbia's goal. And Nurkin, this is only her 4th goal that she's letting in this season, but this is massive for the Cornell Big Red.
Gallman, who last year had 5 goals leading the Big Red, hadn't yet scored this year, finally finds herself on the score sheet, at least with a goal. She's had a bunch of assists this year, but gets that one. Finally, the Big Red on the board in this one after a bunch of opportunities. And playing from in front. That one out wide now to Penny. Played off. Looking for Prusak. Trying to get around Paquigo. She can't. Paquigo there knocks it away. And nice touch from Prusak, but Paquigo right there in position. Takes it away, knocks it out, prevents the corner kick, and just turns it into a throw-in.
Prevents the corner kick, absolutely. That is key. Even though long throw-ins can be dangerous as well, she will go short here. And
guess who's there to shut it down? Cecily Paquigo. Stuff like that. It's why no surprise, all Ivy all Ivy nomination last year. She's earned Player of the Week this year already. No surprise, really just a stalwart for Cornell. Has that chance for Prusak, but she's going to be whistled down for the offside. So nice passing there by the Lions, but just couldn't quite make it work.
Just offside, and it's a very similar phase of play that we've seen before with 1-2s. Now she was just a little bit behind the defense.
And, Cornell with their high pressure, you'd think they'd be a little more susceptible to plays like that, but they do a great job on the defense of working that offsides trap and, really shutting down opportunities by almost adding another defender with kind of that offsides line. The Lions, though, able to take it back. Played off to Prusak. She'll try to play it through, but Paquigo knocks it away. Kessinger out to Powell's. Had Gonzalez on a run. It was a little late, though, but then that one knocked down by Lou, so they'll roll out for a throw-in. A little bit of a miscommunication there. It seemed Powell's kind of waited until Gonzalez had stopped running to try to send that one through, so timing wasn't quite perfect, but nonetheless, Cornell able to move possession forward. Gonzalez, good job shielding off her defender to move forward. Gets it to Powell's. Powell's touches it back. Gallman's shot deflected, and that one will sail over the top. So Lakin Gallman making her presence felt, and the Big Red will get their 2nd corner kick.
Great passage of play again from the Cornell Big Red. Powell just that little shimmy with her body, and she dropped the Columbia defender just above the bar. But again, a corner.
And these Big Red fans are loving the effort so far. They are getting loud on the sideline here, or on the stands here, as Powell's ready to send this one in. Bit lower this time, and that one headed away. Kessinger gets to it. She'll drop it back for Paquigo. Looking for options. She'll play it off to Lassiter. In the middle, Nelson. Able to fight off a defender there, play that one wide. Patton Patton, yes, to Powell's. Trying to cut to the middle. That one, though, taken away. Good defensive play by Columbia there. They'll look to go on the counter.
And again, great press by Cornell. They're not letting off after scoring this first goal.
That one played off. Back to the far side. And Root again. She'll play it forward. And Powell's on the pressure, knocks that one out, but it will stay with a Columbia throw-in.
Powell has been everywhere in the beginning of this game.
That one over the head of Ellingson, so Columbia in possession. That's Ramirez. That bright orange captain's armband, playing it forward for Penny, but it'll be knocked away. Nelson tried to get it back to Lassiter, but turned it over. Gordon off for Hurin, who will drop it back to Root. Plenty of time there for Root. Trying to find an option. She'll play it wide. Ellingson looking to take it back and does. A great effort. And then Gallman goes down. No foul called. The Big Red, though, get possession. Powell's looking for Gonzalez. It's a beautiful ball. Gonzalez gets to it on that far side. She slips. Able to recover, though. Cuts to the goal line. That cross in. And Nurkin out to respond. And it's a good thing it looked like Tatum Nelson was going to be there on the end of it if she didn't.
Absolutely, and that adds another save to Nurkin's impressive record.
Bitzer pushing up on the near side now. Gallman, though, shows up. And so she'll have to turn back and give it to Nurkin, who will send it off to Root. And Gallman there sends Bashara forward on the pressure now. That one played forward by Bitzer, but Paquigo will get on to the end of it and play it forward. That one ends up on the foot of Lassiter, wearing the captain's armband today for the Big Red. Bitzer, though, takes it back. Her in there, plays it back. Over to Root. That one swung out wide. Ellingson slides, or looks like fell down there, and so chance maybe now for Columbia. Out through ball. It's a beauty. Patton able to get a foot to it, but still towards the net, and Fox out to make the stop on the dangerous chance.
Yeah, great initiative by Fox there, being the leader in the box, which is very important as a goalkeeper.
It's a good play by Patton, getting a foot on that cross from Jordan, but still had a lot of momentum on it, and Fox had to be ready for it, and she was. Lassiter looking for space to Bashara. Fighting off a couple of different defenders. Gets it back to Lassiter, who plays it off to Paquigo. She'll drop it back for Fox. Playing it out wider to Patton, who will send it up for Gonzalez. Excuse me, that's Ellingson on the far side there. Gonzalez a little bit farther up the field. Kessinger looking for a space. Powell's. And then now Gonzalez.
And Nelson was calling for the ball earlier. She was in acres of space. But now the Big Red still on the right-hand side of the field.
Beautiful touch by Ellingson, and then a good recovery there on the Columbia side. Ellingson down, no foul called, and then the Lions will go on the counter. This one looking for Penny, but it's going to be beyond her, and so it'll be a Cornell throw-in. And we're going to see our first substitution of the match. Just about half an hour into it, and for the Big Red, it'll be Peyton Nichols coming into the game, as she'll take off Abigail Bashara. And we'll also see Claire Penny come out of this game.
Interesting substitution by the coach here. Nelson and Bashara were interchanging positions from time to time on this left flank. So looking to see if the new substitution will have the same chemistry going with Nelson.
As soon as we get a confirmation on the number for the Columbia substitution, we'll let you know. But for now, Cornell in possession. That one played ahead for Gallman. Just to dribble around the referee there. Gets it out wide, though, to Ellingson, who's got space. Plays it ahead for Gonzalez. Back to Ellingson. And that one knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Columbia, they say. Lou will play that one ahead, and it's actually going to be called back as that one had gone out before Lou was able to play it forward, and so the Big Red get possession right back. Ellingson sends it down the line looking for Gonzalez. It's a little too high for her, and so Columbia will take it back. Drop to the back line now.
And Powles is chasing the ball up front there, even though being a midfielder.
In the middle now.
A lot of space.
That's Huron playing it forward. Looking for, that is Shira Cohen who came into the game, so that was the substitution, also wearing a captain's armband. Now on the far side, looking to get a cross in, but Patton there to knock that one down. Jordan will get to it. And Gonzalez knocks that one down. And so the Big Red with some swarming defense there, able to knock that one out of bounds. And now we'll see a few more substitutions coming.
Entering the game for Cornell, number 13,
As Ava Layden will step in. I believe that's Mia Gonzalez coming off for the Big Red.
Number 4, Maddie Pilla. Number 29, Stephanie Jones. Number 30, Kendall McBride.
And a few different substitutions for Columbia. I'll take this throw in here. On the far side now, looking, try to cut this one to the middle, but Patton there in defense and does a good job. Knock that one off of the Columbia attackers and get the Big Red a goal kick out of it.
Curious to see if she's going to be sending this long or if they're going to play out the back. They've been really strong in their passing. Looks like she's going to send it long for this time.
Columbia really looked like they were kind of pushing up their pressure there. Hadn't seen that quite yet, but they had 4 players kind of up towards the 18 there, so it looks like Fox going to opt to send this one long instead of the short pass they've been going with. That one bounces over the head of Gordon, but Nelson couldn't quite get to it. It's a great job.
Great layoff there.
And now Columbia on the attack. That's Pilla cutting to the middle. Plays it off. Nice move there by Jordan. The shot on here, and Fox the stop, fumbles it. Able to recover, though, and make the save.
I was going to say just a little spill, but she was right there to grab the ball, and it is secure in her hands now.
So a tense moment there for the Big Red, but come out unharmed. Good chance for the Lions, and now Fox will clear this one ahead. That one stopped by Bitzer, but then played ahead. Nice touch from Gallman to find some space. Cutting down the wing here. She'll drop it back, but it's out of the reach of Nichols, a little too far. And so Columbia shuts that down and will go the other way.
Great
that
interception.
One turned over in the middle, and so now Ava Layden with her first touch of the game. On the far side, looking to cut to the middle. Plays that one there, it's Nichols. Nichols fanned on it a little bit, and the Lions able to take it back and go on the counter if they hurry.
That was a great shooting opportunity for Nichols.
That's a beautiful ball, but for a moment, I think everyone
we thought
on the Cornell side was a little worried. All the defenders just stopped running all of a sudden. Finally saw the flag go up, and so the offside.
Another great offside trap. They're 12th men, as we could put it, in this game for Cornell.
And so Patton will play that one out wide. Let me tell you, Shira Cohen was not offside by much. That was very, very close. But now the Big Red on the attack. Layden trying to get a cross in. Does. Knocked away, though. Good job. Couldn't quite catch a number there. That one will, however, roll out for a corner kick, so the Big Red will get their third of the game.
And there's the 1-2 that we've been mentioning. It worked out this time, and it got them in a great position.
Kayla Ristianto and Sydney Malaga coming into the game for the Big Red here. Malaga, who last time out scored the only goal of that game against Colgate, was the game winner. And so those two stepping in just before the corner kick. Powell swings it in. Another beauty. Nurkin has to catch this one. That one looked destined for the far post and maybe in had she not made the stop.
Yeah, and you mentioned Malaga's goal. It came in the 84th minute to seal the win. That is something that has been happening lately in Cornell games. Not in this one, but against Dartmouth, they conceded in the 82nd minute. So this is very early on in the game and still lots to happen.
Played ahead now, Columbia in possession. Good job there by Pilla to shield that off from Malaga and push up the field.
Pilla has been lively with her cut-in runs.
Chance here for the Lions. Nice ball there, but a little too hard for Pilla to control, but the Lions get it back. Falling down was Cohen. She wants a foul called. She won't get one. And so it'll just be a Columbia throw-in.
Claims for penalty here, but I think that was a clear challenge. Ball played.
And Columbia coaches are making sure they're understood to want a foul called on that one, but they won't get it regardless. And then that one will deflect out for a goal kick. So Kayla Ristianto just into the game, having to make a couple of defensive plays and has stood to the task thus far. Ristianto, a freshman who's looked great in her action in this season. Very impressive on the back line for the Big Red. Lassiter just kind of flicks that one out to center. And Columbia will just swing this around the back line. Just about 7.5 minutes remaining in this first half. The Big Red leading Columbia by a score of 1-0. Columbia, though, looking to even this one up. Pilla has a couple different players converge on her, but able to maintain possession. That goes to Prusak, who plays it out wide to Cohen. Working on Ristianto, who falls down. Some space now for Cohen. Working on Patton, who's a good job to recover. Columbia, though, stays with it. Chance here for the Lions. That cross in, gets through, but Lassiter there to clean up and clear it away. And Layden, a great job, able to keep that one in bounds and prevent the throw-in, but turns it over.
What a great run that was down the left-hand side.
Gordon looking for an option, plays it into the middle. Now out wide, that's Pilla. Trips on the ball there and has it roll off of her towards the sideline and will go out, and they're going to say it was off of Jackie Lassiter for a Columbia throw-in, and we'll see another substitution.
And Pilla, interesting, is always coming over to this right-hand side despite being the forward in this Columbia team. She's helping out on the right and then always likes to cut in. So let's see if she will look to do that again if she receives the ball after this throw-in.
Also going to see for the Big Red, number 9, Alana Colbert, come into the game. I believe this is her first action of the season. Interesting to see it in a game like this, an Ivy League play.
And Cohen also with this great pressing run, closing them down.
Columbia, though, able to fight through it, play that one ahead. Patton giving chase, and she'll play that one out for a Columbia throw-in. Just 5.5 minutes remaining now in the first half. Columbia starting to shift momentum a bit back in their favor.
Yeah, just a little bit. The last couple of minutes, we had a great run down the left-hand side from Columbia, and this looks to be the dominant side at the minute.
That one, though, will fall to Nichols, who's able to clear it away, and so it'll be another throw-in for Columbia, but a little bit farther out this time, so a little bit less danger.
Yeah, apart from Cohen, everyone is back for Cornell at the minute, put under a lot of pressure.
Back to Gordon. Plays it off. Beltran playing it wide for Cohen. Gets to it, cutting to the middle. Out, stopped by Fox.
And Fox was out like an arrow again. Amazing play by the goalkeeper. But again, this left-hand side is looking very dangerous for Columbia.
Colbert there, a good job to step in and take that one away. And Cornell will get a throw-in out of it. Erica Fox looking very confident in net, for the Big Red. Great stop there as Ristianto got beat a little bit by Cohen.
She is not afraid to put her body on the line, that's for sure.
Ristianto sends that one in, looking for Colbert. And that one going to be a foul called on the freshman. And so Columbia will get a free kick pretty deep in their own half here with just about 4 minutes remaining now in the first. Played off now. Columbia looking to push up on the near side. Played ahead by Bitzer. Into the middle. That's McBride. Ends up with Prusak, who drops it back. Bitzer looking for an option. That one a little bit behind Beltran, but able to keep it for the moment before turning it over. As Layden got it back to Patton, who will send it up and away.
Yeah, and with just 3 minutes left in this first half, Cornell looked to just keep that score line into the break. Being put under a lot of pressure.
That's a beautiful ball there, but just a bit too far for Gordon, and so Lassiter able to get to it. And Fox will send that one away. Bit of a miscommunication. I think she was looking for Powell's, but didn't quite realize. And so Columbia right back the other way. This one out wide looking for Cohen, but that one
just
actually
retrieved.
Barely kept in. Good effort by Cohen, cutting to the goal line. The cross in there, gets through the shot. A save by Fox. And the rebound
save.
Cleared away by Lassiter.
Incredible save from Fox again with her feet. But Cohen just skipped past again. Looking very dangerous.
Erica Fox, almost a hockey save there, down on the 5-hole to make that stop. Somehow kept that one out on a really dangerous play in tight.
3 outstanding saves just in this first half for Fox. Nurkin hasn't been tested as much as Fox yet, but Cornell with the 1 goal.
Gordon throws this one in. She'll get it right back. Try to cross it in here. That one headed up. And then Patton able to clear it away. But it will come to Colbert, who plays it out wide, trying to get it to Layden. Maybe a little too much on it. No, Layden able to get to it. Not quite. That one ends up just out of bounds, and so Layden's effort, which sent her into the Cornell bench, a little bit for naught there. Columbia with just 2 minutes now remaining in this first half. This one will come to the near side in Gordon. Working on Weeder, she'll send it wide to Pilla.
Again, we see Pilla coming out to this right-hand side.
Into the middle now. And that one dropped back to Prusak. She'll play it out wide. Now all the way to the far side, that's Cohen looking to work on Ristianto. But Ristianto able to do the job and allow her teammate to come over as Patton able to knock that one out of bounds. It will be, however, a corner kick for the Lions. Approaching just 1 minute left in this first half.
Great block there by the Big Red, but Cohen again, very, very rapid in her movements.
It'll be Prusak on that far side.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute.
Sends it in. It's a beauty. That one, I don't think Fox had to really get to it. And it looks like that one, they're going to say it went out off of a Cornell defender, and so it'll be another corner kick for the Lions here now on the near side of the field as we're getting low in this first half, just 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, just about 30 seconds to go. This will be the last chance. It's looking like it's going to be the last chance for Columbia. Can they capitalize on this last corner?
Prusak swings it in. That one looks like it actually got to the head of Pilla. Kept in by the Lions. Scramble in front of the net, but Colbert back, a nice defensive play by the freshman Colbert to come all the way back, and then a little gamesmanship to kill some more clock before clearing that one down.
And this should be it for the first half. A lot of chaos in the penalty area for Cornell in the end, but they got it through to halftime, 1-0.
Yeah, great job by the Big Red to stem the tide at the very end of that first half. Columbia with a couple of good chances, but still at the end of one, the Big Red leading the Columbia Lions by a score of 1-0, like you said. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll do a quick recap of that first half.
As a response to the 2020 racial justice movement,